Tu vai, porque eu sei que tu morre de vontade de ir embora. Isso eu sei. Por isso tu tá procurando gringo, né?
Very interesting statement in this conversation here, you know. Now, in the conversation in particular, it begins with the question of where do you plan on being together? Brazil or America? Ingrid says, we haven't even had that conversation. But the woman that she's having the conversation with says to her, well, we all know that you've always wanted to leave. And that's probably why you're dating a gringo, an American. So that does make us wonder, is she with Brian because she wants to be with him? Or is she with him because he could be her meal ticket to the US? Now, I'll say maybe it's a bit too early to say yes or no. Let the season develop a bit more and then we can get a better picture out of it. But to be fair, there are a few other things that kind of go down that makes me wonder. But let's get into it.
A minha mãe sabe. Mas o meu pai nunca falei.
Is this a thing? I mean, we had Thias, who obviously did not want to tell her dad about Patrick. Now we've got Ingrid, who does not want to tell her dad about Brian. Honestly, it's going to be crazy because bear in mind, Brian is in a wheelchair, and I think for him, even though he knows that the dad doesn't know yet, it's just one of those things where if he does get a chance to meet the family, you'd think that he would want to do it knowing that the family already know that he is in a wheelchair. Well, at least the dad knows. The mum, I believe, knows, but the dad doesn't. So it's going to be a hot mess.
Quando ele chegar, eu vou tentar convencer os meus pais a quererem, né? Ver ele. Eu me sentiria confortável, né, em estar com uma pessoa que meus pais não aceitam. Certeza de que o próximo companheiro que eu vou trazer para perto de mim, dos meus filhos.
So, because I went quite fast, as you saw right there, she speaks about the fact that she wants the next person that she brings into her life, someone who will understand, someone who will stand by me, obviously herself and her children. And to be fair, in the episode, she does speak about how, you know, she does need someone to come in her life to look after her and her kids. Now, of course, these little sentences easily could mean nothing. They could literally just be like, she's just saying she just wants someone who's going to appreciate herself as well as her kids, which literally is a good thing. You know, that is something that, of course, you would want to have, you know, something that you'd be looking for in a partner. But at the same time, because we are used to seeing certain people come on the show and then they end up coming to America and end up leaving that person, we always end up knowing why that person really was there. It's because they needed that person to be their meal ticket. And sometimes some people want someone to come in because they want that person to legit take a look after them and their kids like it's just a simple thing. So the question is, what are Ingrid's intentions? Are her intentions because she actually likes Brian and she wants to be with him? Or her intentions that she just wants to find a man, any man to be fair, you know, and potentially a man that obviously would take her to America, but then also at the same time, he would then be the person that provides for her and her kids, so therefore she can just be living that la vida loca. I mean, she probably would still work, you know, here and there, but the question is what her intentions. Again, probably too early to guess right now, but some of the things that I'm seeing, yeah.
Perto de mim, dos meus filhos em momentos difíceis. Já partiram meu coração em vezes passadas.
To be fair, the fact that she speaks about that she's had her heart broken in the past, it's sometimes when people go through a period in their life where they've been heartbroken maybe one or too many times, when it comes to them finding the next relationship sometimes isn't even based on them seeking love. It's them just seeking someone to just look after them, just to have a companion, and that's it. Love doesn't even have to be part of it. Someone that they can, you know, that person can look after them, they can rely on that person, you know, they still do the typical romantic stuff, whatever, but none of it is really from a place of actual genuine feeling. It's just from a place of, I've kind of given up, so I just need someone to come in and just look after me and my kids, basically. Some of these things may be viewed as pros, some of these things may be viewed as cons. It really depends on what perspective you want to look at it. But like I said before, we've got to see obviously how things develop throughout the next few episodes, and then I would definitely be able to give my own picture of what I really think in terms of, do I believe she's just using him, or, you know, she's actually with him because she actually wants to be with him. But either way though, despite that, I still question Brian. There's still certain things about that man that just doesn't add up. But I have made a video about it. You should check it out if you haven't, and I'm definitely looking to see how things are going to develop with him moving forward. Now, I will say this though, I find it very strange that on social media there was this thing where people, I think it was, I forgot what page it was, But they pretty much spoke about, you know, the new cast members and who's the good one, who's the bad one, blah, 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 blah. And Brian was quick to get in that comment and say that, yeah, I'm a good one. I'm a good person. And to be fair, some people were very quick to come out there and defend themselves off the whim. Yeah, it can be suspect. Nonetheless, let me know what you're thinking down below and we'll talk about it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, peace.